And now at his baptism, he was announced. A voice came from heaven, and it said, "This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased." To receive the confirmation even from heaven, we see that God began to make it much more difficult for the world to be ignorant of the Christ child. It was becoming increasingly difficult for people to be blissfully ignorant that God was in front of them. And then when Christ began to perform different miracles, the same, that at this point a decision was being put in front of each person. Certainly the people began to speak. They began to talk about the strange things that this person, as great as John the Baptist was, suddenly John the Baptist is saying, I must decrease. This other person who no one knew is suddenly appearing and now confirmed from heaven. Certainly people began to speak about these strange events. We see that Christ is transitioning from a quiet life to suddenly he is becoming known. He's entering into the world. He is entering into his public life that would end at the cross, that the cross would be the culmination of this moment where Christ, he begins to enter in a public way the world. And so many other things we can say about the baptism of our Lord. How close God is with his people. That for us, we love to be with other people, especially at a party, to go on vacations with people. But how much more difficult is it when a person is sick, when a person is inconvenient? How much more virtue is needed to be with a person at that moment? And here Christ is. He is being baptized in a very humble way as a sinner. That God is so close to his people. He even wants to be with them in their sinfulness. An amazing mystery. Also that the Christ is so humble, so lowly, that he comes almost as a poor man, unknown. We have all of these beautiful examples, but it requires us to go deeper in our faith. We must go deeper, asking the grace to read the scriptures, to think about his life. And this is where we see the role of freedom, that each of us, we have freedom. We choose every day, every week, how to use our time. And this is the grace that we can always be asking as we come to the end of the Christmas season. We can always ask for that grace, that more people in our family, ourselves included, that we have this desire to go deeper into the life of Christ, to think of all of the mysterious ways that God, he has entered the world, he has offered salvation, but always in a way that is humble, always a way that in some ways is very quiet, always respecting our freedom.